Hello, my 6-piece chicken nuggets. Today we are going to be seeing if Sonic could survive the Squid Games, Season 1 specifically. But we can't just cut to the chase and start it. We have to set some rules first. First of all, Sonic can't go Archie, and he's not going Super, okay? Because if we do, that would be just overkill. We're just doing Sonic the Hedgehog, mixed with modern and classic, alright? But with the special abilities he has pulled off in the games in his base form, such as like Atom Strike or something like that, he can have those as well. So, yeah, he can have his special game abilities without him going Super by his side. Yep. Alright, let's get into the video. Also, before you go in the comments saying I'm LARPing Sonic, I read the whole wiki, alright? Well, what do we know about Sonic? Well, going by this informational guide about Sonic the Hedgehog, we could tell that he's 16 years old, his strong point is running speed, he can exceed Mach 1, which is surpassing 1,234 kilometers. It says that in the wiki. His weak point says that he can't swim, he likes fast-moving things, he likes music, and dislikes the word slow, and he does not like people crying. That might be coming in handy and interesting for something later in the video. But anyways, let's get on to the Squid Gamey stuff, alright? So if Sonic was in the Squid Game, he would have to endure games like Red Light, Green Light, Dangalonia aka Honeycomb, Tug of War, Marbles, The Glass Bridge, and the final titular Squid Game. Or game. What? Alright, but anyways, yeah. So starting off with Red Light, Green Light. Anyways, so everyone is trying to be best friends, they're starting to get to know each other. The game is starting to, just start up. And everyone's doing the red light, green light. But then at the middle of the game, everyone starts to notice that everyone starts to die. But Sonic, however, wouldn't have to notice this problem because he would be one of the first people to finish the game because, well, did you forget how fast I said he could go? We don't even know specifically how fast he could go. But anyways, that was just a quick stretch for Sonic. Let's get on with the cookie cutter or Dangalonia game. Now, this game relies on patience and timing because if the cookie is fragile, you need to like pick 3 shapes or something like that. But yeah, the cookie is very fragile, and if you crack it, you'll die, I guess. There's no other way to put that, I guess. But yeah, so this game relies on patience. But Sonic, on the other hand, he really doesn't like being slow, but he also knows how to be careful as well. And as Sonic once said, careful? Where's the fun in that? But yeah, Sonic has been shown for like endurance, I guess. Plus, he goes on adventures every day. So this wouldn't be really nothing new to him. So I guess Sonic is surpassing this without any problem indeed. And I don't know if I could include Blackout, but I thought it was a pretty cool challenge, so we'll just add this as 2.5. It's gonna be Blackout. But Sonic would not hurt people because he really doesn't hurt people unless if they're like if it's in some type of defense, that's when Sonic would attack. But in other ways, Sonic would like not try to hurt, so he would mostly just hide. He would survive Blackout though. So yeah. Tug of War, the game that would rely on strength. If Knuckles was on his team, it would have been very handy, but Sonic is only the only oddball out of the human group. But anyways, this would be very easy for Sonic. All he has to do is just grab the rope, use his super speed to launch the other group off the thing. Yeah, sorry, it's just nothing new. Sonic is just surpassing all these at the moment. Now, here's where things get interesting, because Sonic will actually have to use his power if needed, because it's the marble game. You have to pick like a game of the choice. There's going to be where you have to collect all 10 marbles, and the person who doesn't have all 10 marbles before the other person does, I guess they get eliminated. But if Sonic messes up, he could just reverse time, I guess, to where he didn't mess up and, well, retry as many times as he likes so he doesn't, get a game over or something like that, or get killed. So I thought that was pretty interesting, but yeah, nothing new. Now, it's the first before last game, Glass Bridge. Now, for Sonic has been quite the guesser lately, but he can just cheese the game just by going between the thing. Like, the thing that connects the glasses. But yeah, Sonic could just sneak his way around there, and because he did this before in Sonic Unleashed and in Sonic and the Secret Rings, which means this wouldn't really be a problem for Sonic. And not to forget, Sonic can also climb under it because he also did this in Sonic CD. So he wouldn't even have to go to the glass. He could just go through the bar. And thus, Sonic completing the first to last challenge. Speaking of last challenge, Squid Game. Of course, Sonic would go on offense because he wouldn't really like to get people hurt, but he would also try not to get pushed out of bounds. So he would try to, I guess, tap the squid's head without getting pushed out of bounds. But for Sonic, this isn't really anything hard for him to do because, well, they can't even match his speed. It's like a coughing baby versus a literal a coffin baby versus a literal I don't know, someone who's way stronger than them, I guess. But yeah, this wouldn't be too much for Sonic because, well, not to mention he has dealt with stronger things than him, but that was only in his super form. And remember how we said he can't go super. But if he repeats the process of him not going out of bounds, there might be a chance of him winning. Who knows? It could be debatable, but Sonic, in my opinion, he can beat Squid Game, like the challenge. Yeah, he wouldn't really have to. Yeah, he doesn't really get pushed out of bounds because he has a faster reaction time. Not to mention that he could literally stop time without using chaos control. Crazy, right? Also, Sonic did that in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle without having the Chaos Emeralds. And he can also use Sonic Wind and Atom Strike, I guess. Even if they try to attack him, he could use Atom Strike, which is like an ability, which is an undodgeable ability. Which means if you're his target and he uses Atom Strike, you definitely gonna get hit for sure. But this meaning Sonic can win Squid Game. Yep. That was totally a surprise. Like, we didn't know that. But yeah, this was really fun to make it because it really gave me time to be creative, I guess. But yeah, and gave me time to think about myself, about Sonic's durability in other dimensions, I guess, other than the storybook. So yeah, if you want to see more stuff like this, tell me in the comments below of who do you think of what Sonic should be in next and see how long he would survive. Until the next video, goodbye, my 6-piece chicken nuggets.